Hey, it's your boy KT the Gamer, the Narc Slayer. Don't forget to hit that like button. Oh, another thing. When y'all hit that subscribe button thingy, don't forget to hit the bell and put it on all. That way you can get all my videos. I'm watching y'all. All right, all right. Oh shit. Yeah, y'all see it. Is there something on my head? Is there something on my head? No, it ain't. Mind your business. I'm just playing. Don't beat my ass. Don't beat my ass. Woo! Don't hurt me. Yep, I got my grapes again. Mm, mm. It made my mouth wet. Anyway, so back to what I was trying to say. I know I did upload a video of the 13 Years of Evil with my covertly malignant, narcissistic ex-demon devil girlfriend. Anyway, so the one that almost ruined all this. Ruined all this. Almost ruined all this. Almost broke this. Okay, but guess what? The love y'all give me, every time y'all give a like, this happens. I heal. That's why I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. Okay? I know it was dramatic, but hey. Eat my butt. Don't do that. This is from Sam's Club where I work at. Y'all seen the picture I had uploaded. Yeah, anyway. So I know I made something the season finale, right? Because I always wanted to be on TV growing up, so I have to pretend like, not pretend, but I always wanted to be on TV, or be an entertainer. But entertainment taught me a lot. So hey, I'm willing to teach everybody else a lot. But I will say this: some good news. I don't have a PS4 yet, but I know God giving me a sign because I was at my friend's house and I had a good Christmas party. Merry Christmas to all y'all. And if y'all don't want to hear this stuff, it's cool. Y'all can fast forward. Y'all want to get down to business of learning the seriousness about narcissism, I got that covered for you. All you gotta do is fast forward this. But anyway, yeah, I was at my friend's house and we he let me make my profile on there. He let me make my profile on the PS4. So when I get a chance to get my own PS4, I'm gonna upload my profile on here when I finally get it, or if I get a PS5, one of them. I'm gonna upload my profile on the when I post on here. So y'all be ready for that. The ones who subscribe, and hey, y'all can come play with me. Y'all be on my live stream. Y'all be famous with me, I guess. And be yourselves. I don't care. Do all the cussing you want, all the nagging you want, do all that. We need the entertainment. Hey, and if you want, you can shout out y'all YouTube channels. Hey, we're gonna work together, and whatever the case. Because originally my channel was supposed to be only just for gaming. But I noticed when I was gaming, I'll teach people things. I'll say things and get angry and, speak about life and how something ain't right about people. And I guess whatever that something ain't right was what I'm about to teach y'all now. Narcissism. So, anyway, one thing I would like to say is I love y'all and we finna get down to business. All right. So, this is part 5, okay? This is the final, part of the series. Because like I said, when I'm telling my stories, I'm teaching you guys what I've been through and how not to go through that. And if you are going through it, I'm going to teach you how to get through it. Because the things I went through to get through it. So I'm going to teach y'all, tell our examples and stuff. Like I did in my other videos. Okay. I want to start. I don't know where to start this time. Because I know my stories in a way be all over the place. But then y'all good at making sense of it. I can tell. Because y'all been through these things. And that's what a narcissist would do. They would do all this damage and then it'd be too late. But then you finally get to a situation where you can tell someone about this. And then you finally reach a point where you can tell the person, the person you're telling, they understand it. But then it'll be all over the place. It's because they did all these things. You can't grasp together everything they done, but they did it. And they gotten away with it, which they thought until they meet somebody like me. with good memory, because I remember everything. But you can remember all you want. It ain't always work, unfortunately. Only for some people. But the best thing you can remember is when you sorry, I'm distracted. Yeah, it's when you I'm sorry, I'm watching Kid and Play. It's about the house party for a movie. I'm sorry. I have a habit of getting distracted. I'm so sorry. Maybe that's how I went with a narcissist in the first place. Distracted. Wasn't focused. Anyway. So one thing they like to do, you know, when I was with her, she liked to stare at me a lot. In my mind, I said this on my other videos. In my mind, I used to always say, you know, damn, she must really love me, because I'm thinking in my mind, this is what I'm thinking I'm seeing. You know how girls do when they love you or like you. No. What this woman used to do, she would stare at me. But it was the stare I used to. Now when I can reflect back in my childhood, I had this way of staring at you if I know I stole something from you. You know what I'm saying? Or if I did something bad. Like if you're my mom, if you're an adult, I'll look at you to see if you notice what I did. I don't know why, but that's what I used to do. And I remember that look, because she always stared at me like, hey. Like she ain't never seen me before. Every time I walk in the house, hey. It's like, and then her mom used to stare at me like that too. You know, I'm like, I used to always say, why are you staring at me like that? Like, it's this stare they do. I just can't describe it, because her mom was narcissistic to me too. You know, and they used to stare at me a certain type of way. I started noticing. See, the stuff I'm saying here, I never told them that. I never really told. I told there's some things I've told my narcissistic ex about how the way she made me feel, but she don't know the secrets I've been holding, the secrets I've been telling y'all. Because she held secrets from me, but I got my secrets on how I really feel and what I really saw. You know, because I got nothing to lie about. I got nothing to prove to nobody, but I ain't got nothing to lie about either. Because that's how narcissists do. They try to, what you mean I did this? Tell me I did that. I ain't do that and this and that. Nah, they like to say you're lying. Like I said, she have hit me and said I was lying. I'm like, wow. Because I told my family members outside of my other family members, that ones that don't really, really see her like that. And they know her, but they don't know her like like I know her. And so at that, I'm gonna get to that part. But back to this, she used to stare at me a lot. And I used to always wonder why she always looking like she was up to something. I don't get it. There's another way there's a certain way you look at somebody when you're up to something, like, like, then there's another kind where you like, because that's the kind I do when I get scared. Or when y'all press that like button. So, in case y'all wondering, I'll be my favorite High Candy grapes. Shit's good. I can't believe that exists. I'm gonna do food reviews too, but anyway, back to this. So, what I was saying, I was talking to a woman when I did that. No, I'm not available. All right, I'm not that kind of woman. Okay, I'm joking. All right, I'm joking. Let me stop. I need to stop doing that. Anyway, so when she stares at me like that, I always wondered what was going on, because, like I said, when it go and get tough with a narcissist, you really see who they really are. So with a covert narcissist, they're like a snake. They're snakes. Either they're gonna squeeze the life out of you, or bite you and give you that venom and digest your body and make your insides turn to mush. She made my brain turn to mush. My mom was always focused on her, even if it's good or bad. Because I used to always get on her about stuff like, I can't believe this one little time I saw she let me use her phone. She had that stare again. Oh, here you go, sure. But I guess she might have forgot what she fucked up at. Because I checked the phone and I see something on Messenger. It was like from October something at the time. Like 20 what? I think it was 2021. Something like that. 2022. No, it was 2021. And then I saw some weird I saw her. I'm gonna be honest. I saw you know how y'all the females, you know, don't like it when a man send a picture of his you know. Well, she sent my best friend from middle school a picture of her A word. Ace. Her ace. I saw that, man. I'm like I'm playing now, but at that time y'all would have been like, man, don't do it, don't hit her. Cause I was like, I try to hide my emotions. I tried. She's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? Then I told her, I say, why'd you send him this? Oh, this, and then she lies, as usual, the narcissistic, compulsive liars. She goes, oh, I didn't send him that. I only sent him that, a long time ago when we wasn't getting along. I'm like, yeah, but that's still my best friend, rather regardless you did it a long time ago or not. It don't matter. Because her thing is, every time she do something wrong, she knows she really, when I say something wrong, I mean, she do a horrible shit. Okay? And she would say, I don't remember doing that. As if, you know, the gaslight me, as if like, just because you don't remember doing that, it was going to erase what you did. No, that don't mean nothing. Because you do that stuff with God, you know where you going. Ain't no, you know, if I shot somebody right now and tell them I don't remember, the judge is gonna give me 25 to life because I'm like, how you don't remember what you just did? You wasn't drunk. You was on camera. How you just because you don't remember don't mean you didn't do it. They used to always tell her that. Just because you remember don't mean you didn't do it. I'll tell you, we eat that one grape and bust all the amount all to get that squishy shit. Shit made me feel weird. Anyway, disgusting. Ignore me. I need it. I know you like. I know y'all like. Man, eat your snacks before you make the video. I can't help it. I'm sorry. I'm always hungry sometimes. Not the hungry I used to be. The hungry I used to be about like I couldn't eat enough because, like I said, I was so stressed. I was stressing so bad with this woman. I ate a lot. I ate a lot. It wasn't good. It wasn't good, boy. But anyway, she used to stare at me with that stare all the time. Then she used to always lie. So as I'm telling her, you know, I'm going off her about this situation. What I called him, Captain Narc Pants, because he was a narcissist too. In his own way. Because there's some narcissists that love to play the victim, something always going bad for them, so they're gonna come up to you with a sob story all the time about nothing. And that was what was done to me. And people like me as empaths, we feel bad easily about it. But I can honestly say I feel myself transforming into a super empath, which means the empath that's not just caring and loving and not naive, you know, and now I'm smart and I know what's up and I'm going to protect myself in my own way. Like, a super empath is the one that'll beat your ass. Anyway, only if you keep fucking up real bad. I'm not a violent dude. I'm just talking about what I know. You gotta watch how you treat these empaths. They always say it's dangerous to make a narcissist mad because they can kill you, they can do all this fucked up shit to you out of revenge. But you can only imagine the things they got limitations to their shit, but for a narcissist. But when an empath or a super empath, if you really piss them off, good enough. You know what I'm saying? So there were times where I've really gotten that pissed off at her. So I guess she figured, oh, I got it wrapped around my finger. I'm always making him mad. So let me use it as a weapon against him and say, he's always angry. He's always angry. Guess what? That's not true. Because if I'm always angry, I'll be mad right now. When I'm angry, I like to eat. Especially fruit. I don't want nothing. All I want to do is I don't joke around when I'm upset. So anyway, uh, I'll be sarcastic sometimes. I'll be like, "Oh, he said something about my grandma. Oh my god, oh, I'll do that sometimes." But that's it. Um, for an example, um, or if somebody keep trying to piss me off and keep fucking with me, I just oh, the old me wouldn't like that. Oh yeah, I'm dead serious. But anyway, and but back to the story. There were times where I'll get on her about everything she ever done to me because I'm trying to handle this up front like an adult. Like, woman, why did you do this to me? Why did you do that to me even years ago? You need to let that go. And then I'll literally fully break down everything that actually happened to show her like I'm not lying. And she'll say, I don't remember that. And then when I finally just had enough, she always, come here, look, okay, I am sorry. Okay, fine, I'm sorry. That's how they are. They wait till the going gets tough and wait till you finally had enough and drain your energy. Then that's when they want to give you that closure and that validation of, okay, I was wrong. They want to take accountability all of a sudden. And I knew something wasn't right because I didn't know what narcissism was, but God gave me this ability to defend myself. Guess what I did? When she'll hug me, get the fuck off of me. Get the F word off of me. Get off of me. I'll get mad. You're hurting me. She try to get all big. She's with a narcissist. When you catch them in the act, they try to get big mad, and it'll look like you really hurt their feelings. No, they just trying to cover the situation up with their anger. They think screaming and yelling is going to stop their anger. Sorry, y'all. Got to tie this. Tie this. Sorry, I see a notification. Yeah, I had some earlier today. Oh yeah. And this cup, some stranger gave me. Nice cup. Anyway, so yeah. So when the going got tough, when the going got tough between me and her, when things went through, when you go through thick and thin, y'all stick together. And let's fast forward when we was living in the hotel, she used to try to boss me around. Like it was a situation where I had like $16. So I figured, hey, if we stick together, she get paid. Boom. I could depend on her. That's the problem. They make you depend on them. She used to threaten to starve me. She ain't do it in the sense like, hey, if you don't do what I say, you're not eating tonight, like how they do in prison or something. But it felt like it. She would say it in a certain way, in a certain tone to let me know that's what she's going to do. Thinking I didn't notice it, thinking I was dumb and stupid, because that's what these narcissists think. They think you're so dumb and stupid. You don't know what's going on. You might be naive. That means something different. You didn't know about the narcissism, but you know it's abuse. Something ain't right. Like I said, I've been through it with my mom. So I saw, it's almost like in a sense, I kind of saw my mom through her, but more, I can say more evil, but it was more sneaky. Now my mom narcissism, she'll let you know. She brags about it. They all like to brag about it. But with a covert narcissist, it's sneaky. They're good actors. They're quick to change up their mood. They're shapeshifters. They're quick to change up their mood and be all 1 minute there, ooh, you look ugly. Next minute, hi, how are you? Hi. Next minute, sorry, I burped. Next minute, troubles keep on hitting me. So you're gonna give that person a hug. You're gonna feel bad. Back then, I teach her how to be strong. Yeah, back then. Hold on. Oh, anyway, sorry. Got distracted by the TV. That's Bill DeVoe on TV. They coming to Charlotte. Anyway. Well, New Edition coming to Charlotte. Anyway, I will, like, there was times where I would get on her about that. I'd be like, listen, you need to be strong, this and that. So she'll suck it up and be strong. I'm not forcing her to suck up her tears. But I'm like, dude, come on, we having a good time. You ain't got to do all that crying about your brother doing this and that to you. You're not around him no more. You're around me now. I used to always say that to her at one point in time and stuff. There were times where I'd be happy to see her and she'll walk over to me crying immediately. First, she's like, hey, remember I told you they're shapeshifters. Hey, how you doing? I'm like, what the fuck happened? See, if I knew the knowledge I know now, I would have been like, oh, get out of here with that. But no, I thought something was really wrong. I'm like, yo, you good? I can give you some food. You want something to eat? Don't you know, like a child? Like when you make a 5-year-old cry, hey, you need something? You hungry? You want some pizza? Yeah. That's how they are. But I was falling for it because a narcissist will have you so worried and stressed on the inside. They it's that positive and negative they want. They want you to be worried about them. They want you to be on their mind. No. They want you to be. They the ones that they want you to be on your mind. You know what I'm saying? I can get it out. Basically, if you're thinking about them all the time, it feeds their ego. Because when she used to do nice things for me and stuff, like she gave me a lot of nice things. I gotta admit, she did. But she used to always ask me, that makes you happy, doesn't it? How does it make you feel that I gave you $250 when you have much money in your life like that all at once before? I'd be like, man, I'll tell her everything. And she'd just be like, oh. She'd feed on that. Now I realize she wasn't happy about what she did for me. She was happy because it made her feel good. Okay, there's nothing wrong with you making somebody happy to make you feel good. But no, what it did was it gave her a narcissistic supply. She felt good off the positive. It boosted up her ego. So the whole time I'm talking about how happy she makes me, it was boosting up her ego at times. So I'm like, damn, now I realize. And another thing a covert narcissist like to do for this part of the story, she used to always tell me, they like to tell you how you feel. Listen, what your mom did to you, it made you upset. You're upset now. You can be happy as hell, but they get into your head and make you upset, not by offending you, but they'll build this anger inside of you to make you hate that person you already not, you're trying to get along with, or you already not getting along with. So let's say you finally just not talking about it no more or whatever. They know how to manipulate you into getting angry, just like how boxers do, like the boxing coach used to do. I mean, boxing coaches do this to build this anger inside you so you can win your match. Remember that match you lost against Muhammad Ali? Make sure you find it inside yourself and kill that destruction. Make sure you knock him out. And then you that boxer, you like, yeah. Yeah, she used to do stuff like that. She used to let me know, like, you're upset. Or she'll say, you are happy. Okay? Everything be okay. But every time she'd say I'm happy, it was because of, she'd be like, you ever happy because of me. It was always about her. The whole relationship, it was all about her. That was about both of us. But it was one situation where I had $16. And I'm going to go back to that. I had $16. And like I said, they have a weird way of trying to tell you they're going to starve you, like, where this is what she did. She was acting all sweet on the phone, because I was on the toilet taking a dump. I was like, hey, how you doing? Because I still wasn't getting along at all with her. But I was trying to keep things cool because I figured if I don't calm my anger down because of her bullshit, she's going to leave me and I'm going to have nowhere to go. Because she thought, me and my mom wanted to get along. She wasn't going to at least look out for me. I mean, I am her son. I don't know about her and her mama, but my mom is still going to look out for me, no matter how much I can't stand her. I don't know why she must have really thought that. Because I used to always say, I don't think my mom care about me. I used to always say that, all this and that. So she figured, I'm going to use that as a tool against him one day. And she did, but it didn't work. Nice try. But other than that, like, I'm not bothered by anything my mama doing anymore. She's still the same person and it's not bothering me at all. If I was bothered by anything, oh, trust me, I wouldn't even make a video on YouTube. I'd be upset. Because when I wasn't around on YouTube, at the time, I was really upset. I wasn't even thinking straight. And then when she finally left, that's when the idea hit me. I'm gonna make these YouTube videos. Yeah, all it took was for her to get the hell up out of my life. Anyway, so back to this. I'm in the hotel, and I'm like, yeah. She's all sweet on the phone. She's like, oh, so how much money you got now? I said, I got 16, but now I got about 12 or something like that. But I was down to a little bit of money because I went out to go buy like 2 IPAs, expensive ass beers. She said, oh, why would you buy that? Why would you buy that? Well, that's on you. What you mean that's on me? And she gonna say, oh, you're not a team player. I'm like, I'm not a fucking team player. So boom, this is the thing about narcissists. A team, they try to do little things like that. They like to call you selfish. They like to call you gay. They like to say things to you to make you prove to them wrong, and they love it. They don't care about you if you're gay or not. They don't care about if you're selfish or not. They don't care about if you've been a team player or not. All they want you to do is prove to them, so it can feel powerful. So I will buy things for the house. I said, I told you I'm a team player. Look at me now. Okay, Tay. I'm so whatever happened to that? Oh. Wow. So that's how they drive you crazy. Now, how you go from, you're not a team player, you need to buy this, you need to buy that, to me actually trying to prove to your dumb ass that, yes, I am a team player. What the hell you talking about? Because I was always nice to her. I was always nice to her. So therefore, they, a month go by, this and that and stuff like that. She even tried to tell me when and when I couldn't drink. Like, she told me how she really felt because they judgmental like that. One day she called my phone and we was at this other hotel. I was like, yeah, hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm blah, blah, blah. What are you doing? I said, I'm buzzed up. I'm drinking me what you want to call it? A Mike's Hard Lemonade. Here she go, her bullshit nagging because I ain't never seen that side of her. Oh, you drinking that? Oh, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? This and that. And I'm like, first of all, I can drink whenever I want to drink. You can't tell me when I can't drink. And she said, you're right. You're grown, Tay. No, it ain't about being grown. You stop telling me what the fuck to do. That's what I told her. Just like that. And so that's how you got to talk to them. You got to let them, just, put them in their fucking place. And I meant what I said when I said that. Because I don't say stuff I don't mean when I'm angry. But that part, I meant that. You ain't going to tell me what to do. You can't control, you can't control nothing. Okay? You can't tell me, you can run and tell my mom all you want. I'm going to keep posting YouTube videos, and there's nothing you can do to stop that. I don't know why, she always thought she could control everything in my being because number one, they buy you these things. They do these nice things for you. So now you're their little pet. No, you're not. So she used to always, like I said, she used to always threaten to break up with me. So 1 minute she breaks up, then 1 minute she's back with me. She used to drive me insane. Used to. And she thought if she leave me, that was going to be the biggest hurt of all time. She thought if she took my PlayStation 4 away from me, she thought that was going to hurt me so badly. No, it didn't. When she told me what she was going to do, it did hurt me. But she didn't really do it. She used to always try to like make me stressed. She used to always say, well, I think it's time for her to go. I say, well, the game ain't bothering nobody. This is all I got right now. Because I say, damn, not really got you no more. Even though you're standing right here in front of me. I used to always say that. And that was true. And so it's like, it came to the point where I just built up the courage to say, if she leaves and I do become homeless and be out stuck in the cold, I'd rather deal with that than to deal with her. So I'll let the bitch go. So, because I'm not going to sit there and deal with that anymore. Because it was going to come to a point where I was going to probably finally snap. And that's what they want. They want you to snap. And when I snap, it wasn't going to be no turning back. Let's just say y'all weren't going to see me on here. Y'all might see me get famous some other way. But we ain't going to talk about that. But all I know is, let me get some more of these grapes. Hit that like button, y'all. But all I know is, like I said, I'm not a violent guy. It's just the point where it came to a point where y'all can see the way I'm telling this story or telling my side of the story. Things had the way it was building up. Because normally you could tell, like on the outside looking in. So if I was a stranger looking at this video right now, the way y'all staring at the phone or the TV or whatever, the smart TVs, they got them, new technology. Anyway, that's still amazing to me. But anyway, I'll be looking at it like, damn, I would have like, I'll be like, oh man, that shit would have made me angry. That shit would have made me blah blah blah. That shit would have built up a lot of anger inside of me, and it did. I was like, and I started realizing something when she finally left. My body started, I could feel this weight off my back getting lifted off. You know what I'm saying? How can I describe my peacefulness now? I'm walking faster than usual. I'm actually back running again. But when I was with her, I couldn't run fast enough. But it's like when she was gone, she was like that leash that was hard to get off. No matter how much salt you try to put on it, no matter how much alcohol, no matter how much acid, she just wouldn't stay away. She was a leech to my life. She was sucking the life out of me. She was. Yes, and she did break my heart. But the months where things got worse, that didn't break my heart. My heart was already broken from from when I heard a rumor. My heart got broken from like rumor. It's something you don't believe but you think is true. I took it for what it was, like, because she was supposed to be my only one, and there was a rumor that she cheated on me, and I'm like, oh hell no. So I held a grudge on her, but she don't know I held that grudge longer than that. Whether it hurts or not, it's not right to hold grudges, but it's not right to hurt people, the good people either. But she used to always have the audacity to try to say, I'm not a team player, I'm not a this and that. Always insulting me, talking down on me. But then when I started cussing her out and getting my lick back and letting her know, like, getting my revenge with my words, beating her ass with my words, it was more like, they always like to say, stop cussing at me. Like, I don't know why, but it takes them by surprise. Like, it's like in their minds, they are entitled to talk down on you. They are entitled to say what they got to say, but you're not. So they love to say, quit cussing at me, quit cussing at me, quit cussing at me. You know how I know? Because my mom used to say the same thing when she narcissistically abused me. I would say the same thing. She stop cussing at me. And then, especially if you're a narcissistic parent, when it comes to a narcissistic parent, I'm going to talk more about that, but here's just one thing. They like to use that parent thing as a label. I'm your mom. I'm your father. I'm your mom. I'm your grandma. You're supposed to do what I say and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's true. You're supposed to do what your mommy say, do what your daddy say. But they love to narcissistically abuse you, and you say something ain't right about it, they like to yell and scream at you and scold you as if because you ain't clean your room up or something, or as if you didn't do your homework like they supposed to do, fuss at you about that. No, they choose to fuss at you for getting on them about how they treating you. You have a right to talk about how you feel to your parent. Like if my son tell me I'm saying something wrong to him or doing something wrong, I'm gonna let him know. Mom, I'm sorry. I'm deeply sorry for that. I'm not gonna attack if I had a son, I'm not gonna attack him or my daughter if I had one. I don't got no kids, unfortunately. Y'all know why. So her. Anyway, she would I would like talk to my kid like, I'm sorry, I was wrong for what I said. I'm not gonna, yeah, Dad, you yelled at me. I didn't like that. I didn't even do much of anything, which can be true, right? The son didn't do nothing. So I'm grown and I'm the daddy. You're gonna take what I'm saying to you. I'm the daddy. No, you're not supposed to do that. Narcissistic parents out here ain't right. Same goes for a regular, a narcissistic person. They think because they did something nice for you and used their kindness as bait to draw you in, they think, now this is my pet. Because to a narcissist, we are an object. We are ATM machines. We're some type of object to them. We're their therapist, something. You know how when you go to the dog pound and you go to a dog and you say, hey, here you go a treat, come with me. That's how basically they treat you. They treat you like you're the fish and they got the worm and hook. And you'll fall for it. But you think about it, when that fish get caught in that hook, that shit might hurt. I don't know. That shit hurt, right? And that's the pain that comes along with it. You basically fish baited them. You're like the fish and they're the human. They're the apex predator. And you're just the fish. It's the little old fish. That you're a sardine to them. You're small to them. But what they don't know that you know is you might be small to them, but you got a big heart. Their heart is too small. Their spirit's small. Everything about them is small on the inside. So I knew how to get at her in a way. And when I didn't even know about narcissism, And the thing about narcissists, they like to get away with a lot of shit, but when they realize you're getting away with a lot of shit that you've been doing, like far as defending yourself, holding the boundaries, blocking them out of your life, ignoring them, oh, they take it personal. When they realize it's been peaceful in the house and quiet in the house, they like to cause noise, start trouble. Because there was a time where me and my ex narcissist used to always, she ordered some food and she was all nice. She was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't order you none. Oh, I got you." And then I'm like, "All right, cool." Everything's so nice. We're hugging and everything. Everything cool. And and I come back in. She was just laying there like this on the bed. I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And here she go mumbling about something. I'm tired of this shit. Oh, and she started screaming and yelling. I'm like, "What the fuck wrong with you?" I thought everything was good because in my mind I thought, "Oh, everything's so happy." So guess the problem is. That's what the problem is with narcissists. It's like nobody ain't happy until they're happy, right? It's like nobody can be happy until they're happy first, or whatever the case. It's like she knew I was out there working and being peaceful, and being at peace. When if they noticing they giving you too much peacefulness and too much kindness, they're gonna try to have to take that back away from you for their self control. I mean, for their control. I mean, so she started like going off on me about nothing. I forgot what it was. And then I said, well, I don't care what you guys say. I'm tired. Y'all said you were just fine. So what the hell is going on with you now? She was saying something about somebody at her job. And you know how you put somebody's name in something where it's two people arguing? And she say, they was arguing. And then you know how that one person be like, right, John. And then they looking for you to agree and take sides. She was mad about that. I told her, you don't even have to worry about that. You was just fine. Like, what the fuck just happened to you? Now here she go, don't cuss at me like that. I was just saying that blah, blah. I'm like, first of all, I'm saying that because like you was just fine earlier. I thought everything was cool, but now you want to act like this. And she was like, but this, and I was like, you know what? I don't even want to hear it. Every time I do that, I don't care about this. I'm going to bed. Then that's when she was talking about I'm a dog, and she had kept doing this shit to me. Not just slapping me, but she kept doing it in a sense where it can be annoying and it can be irritating where you're going to say, leave me the fuck alone. She kept doing shit like that. But guess what? I got away with something. When she's doing this, I'm still calm. I'm like, stop. And every time I breathe like that, she's thinking, oh, he's getting mad. And then I'll smile. See? I was like, wow, that's all you got? So it's like you can tell something was wrong there because she was trying to feed off this anger, because that's what they do, feed off anger. And feed off either happiness or anger. That's what they got to feed off of. It's whatever their drug of choice is, that's how they do it. But it's how they do it, too, in their own little way. And so I guess when she noticed, damn, he's breathing real hard, but he's not getting mad. He's really too relaxed. She said it the next day because we was up all night. She was fighting over we ended up getting into a little fight where the whole night I didn't get no sleep that day. But at least I didn't have to work. Plus, I'm always up all night anyway, reading stuff and doing. I was up all night trying to study narcissism. She was trying to stop me from doing that. All right. And that's what they do. They like to stop you from doing something important. Like, here's an example. When her mom was passing away, her brother tried to stop me by starting a fight with me because I was trying to save her mom. He tried to cause a fight so I wouldn't have to save her because I guess her son hated his mom. He tried to stop me. He kind of did, because I was focused on whooping this guy's ass, but your mom was laying there, dead. But at the time, that's when I cared. I don't care about that no more. I risked it out of my life. That's not my problem anymore. Because once you leave, ain't nothing going on with you is my problem. And she even tried to say that. She's like, no, Tay, we're friends. Like, no, you're not. Because you're not going to leave a friend hanging. So what the fuck you mean we friends? She expected me to be friends with her after all the damage she done to me. But anyway, so back to this. She basically, it was a situation where I was like, where's my social security card? Where's my birth certificate? She had it up under the bed. So with the typical stupid narcissist, when they feel like they're losing a situation or some kind of game, they're sore losers. So I guess she felt like, oh, she losing a battle against me, and she knew she was. I grabbed my shit up from under the bed, like up under between the mattress, not up under the bed, or what a monk should be. Monks under the bed. No, in between the in between the bed and the mattress and the little wooded hard part. You know what I'm talking about. So I grabs it. As soon as I grabbed it, she said, wham, with her foot and kicked me right in my gut, right here. I'm glad I'm not no woman that's pregnant. She would have killed the baby. You feel me? She kicked me right there. I was like, God damn, woman. And then she tried to like hold me into so I went into the bathroom so I could figure out where to put my stuff. And then it started getting hot in there. And my blood pressure started going up. So I was like, man, I'm finna die in here. Because that's what they do. They like to try to kill you mentally and physically. They will shorten your day. You know how they say you keep doing bad things, you'll shorten your days. That's true, especially for narcissists. Your days are numbered. But when it comes to dealing with them, they like to softly kill you. They will softly kill you, take your life, not physically but mentally. They will, if you don't kill yourself, they will cause you to literally drop dead. Like your heart to give out because your heart can't take too much more of that. Maybe that's what happened to her mom. And I normally I'll say my condolences, but at the end of the day, her mom was mean to me too, and I still was trying to be nice to her. Oh, it's getting deep. It's getting deep. There's more. I got another video coming up, so be ready for it. I'll be there. I'll make a video right after this one because shit getting real.